Welcome to Deckhand Logbook, the logbook that works the way you do. In this tutorial, we will be demonstrating the fishing mode for the Spencer Gulf Prawns Deckhand electronic logbook. When you open Deckhand and you have logged in, you will be prompted to the Deckhand homepage. You will see the Go Fishing button and a User Preferences button. Press the Go Fishing button now. The next screen that displays is a PIN screen. Enter your PIN and press enter. The first report that is displayed is called the Trip Start report. There are 4 fields displayed here called Master, License, Vessel Name, and Departure Date and Time. Not all of these fields will be required. Enter the ones that are relevant to your operation. When you finish, press the Confirm button. To enter the values, press the Edit button. When you have entered the values, press the Done button. When you have completed, press the Confirm button. You are now in fishing mode. Let's talk about this screen. On the left-hand side is your activity event log screen. All of your reports, such as trip start, shot reports, TEPs, grading reports, no activity report, and an unload report are all called activity events in Deckhand. The activity event log will list a running tally of everything you do in Deckhand, so you can easily go back and make changes if necessary, view entered data, as well as do other things. In this tutorial, you can see the trip start report under the activity event log. If you click on that, there are multiple options for you to select. There is an edit button, there's an abort button, there's a log button, and there's a submit button. You can press the edit button to go back and edit your trip start report. For the purpose of this tutorial, we will press the cancel button as there is nothing to edit on this report. There is also an abort button, a log button, and a submit button, but we will talk about these later. Above the trip start report, there are 4 buttons: an active button, a sending button, an all button, and a settings button. The active button, which is currently highlighted, shows you all your current active activity events. As you proceed through this tutorial and through Deckhand, other events will be displayed under the activity event log in the active list. The sending button will display a set of your activity events that are either in an uploading status or in a submitted status. The All menu will list all your historical activity events that you have previously submitted, along with summary data, as well as trip parts. And the settings button will display your user preferences. You can also access your user preferences from the Deckhand homepage. While you're on this page, make sure that your submission mode is set to manual. Press the cancel button and then the active button to return back to the original screen. The main part of the screen shows your GPS location overlaying on a map. A track line will be generated as you steam along. The arrow icon that you see indicates the location of your vessel on the map. As you are steaming along, leave this screen and press the Start Shot button when you're starting your shot fishing event. Let's start a shot event. Press the Start Shot button. The Start Shot icon or annotation is dropped on the map. This indicates when the shot report started. What you also will see is your shot activity event displayed under the active list. When you have finished your shot event, you can press the End Shot button. This will also drop an End Shot annotation on the map, but it will also navigate you to the estimated catch screen. Here, you can enter your retained catch for your Western King prawn species by clicking into the required field. When you click on that field, a numpad is displayed where you can enter your retained catch in kilograms or pounds. Note, if you enter your retained catch in pounds, Deckhand will convert and default your value into kilograms. Enter your retained catch and press enter. There are other options on this screen that you can see, such as you can save your current shot event from the activity event by pressing the save button. You can either press the undo button and that will return you back to fishing, or you can press the continue button to proceed. We will press the continue button now. You are now navigated to the shot details screen. You will notice some fields are auto-filled based on previous actions performed. You will also notice that all required fields will display with a red exclamation indicator. These are the fields that must contain values to proceed. If no values are entered in these fields, Deckhand will prompt you to enter a value. Click on the depth field. You can enter depth in both meters and feet, but again, Deckhand will convert any feet values into meters and display in meters by default. Enter a value and press enter. Press the field for speed. You can enter speed in kilometers per hour, knots and miles per hour. Again, Deckhand will convert any speed value from kilometers per hour or miles per hour into knots by default. Enter a value for speed and press enter. Other fields that don't display an exclamation mark are optional fields. Some have auto-filled values and some don't. You can still enter values in these fields if you want to. The other two required fields on this shot details screen is called wildlife interaction and blocks fished. If you select yes for wildlife interaction, Upon pressing continue, you will be prompted with a TEPS report. If you press no or select no for wildlife interaction, upon pressing continue, you will not be prompted with a TEPS report. For this tutorial, we will press no. The final required field on this details screen for shot events is called blocks fished. Select from 1 to 4 the number of blocks fished. When you select a value, a secondary value will display for you to enter the blocks. Press tap to select the blocks. This will display a list of blocks listing from 1 all the way down to 125. Select a block. Once you've entered all values on this report that are required, press the continue button. And this is the end of your shot report. The next video will display grading reports. Thank you.